What up, y'all? Last Man, aka L-Man the Panty Melter, and the gods of 3-4 believe blessed your mans with the opportunity to sit down and dig through this Halo 4 campaign mode. Now, as usual, the story centers on the Master Chief, and there's no doubting that, and there's no question that 343 is worthy to continue one of the most successful series in video game history. But, like Twitter honeys and hot chicks that only date assholes, Halo 4 does have a few issues. But it's really not even anything to worry about because the good far outweighs the bad. This is still Halo, and it is a sequel that everybody's been anticipating for the past 5 years. Now, from the moment you've gained control of Master Chief, it's clear that 343 has been taking community criticism to heart since the release of Halo Reach. The gameplay is, to put it lightly, amazing. The shooting and the movement controls are tight and responsive. The bloom has been removed almost completely. I mean, the reticle effect is still there on the pistol and DMR, but I mean, it only really seems to affect the weapon's accuracy at long range. The most pleasing aspect for me is that even with the addition of sprint, as well as all these armor abilities, it still feels like Halo. The action is paced such that these features don't really feel out of place in the slightest. Now, in terms of visuals, Halo 4 is flat out beautiful. Think Amber Rose or Kim Kardashians or whatever. Stylistically, 343 has given everything a sleeker, more futuristic appearance. From the Chief's armor, to the updated weapon designs, to the environments themselves. Damn, just wait until you get to look at some of the cutscenes too. At one point in the intro, I literally had to do a double take because I was convinced I was watching live action. This is the pinnacle of 360 graphics right here. Now, one thing I really got to give 343 credit for is the audio. From the sound effects on the weapons to the soundtrack of the game itself, everything to me is a massive improvement. Literally every single gun in this game sounds exactly the way you'd expect it to. I mean, just wait until you get a shotgun and blast an elite's jaws off, have you feeling like Terry Crews in The Expendables beat. But every weapon can be put to good use. Every single one. Despite that, one huge complaint I have is that with all the amount of shooting you're going to be doing, especially on those higher difficulties, the ammo counts for these guns are extremely low. Especially for the more useful weapons like the Pro Pistol and the DMR. I mean, come on 343, you couldn't bless the god with another clip or two? Now, the last point I want to touch on is the storyline itself. In terms of the plot, I can't go into too much detail without spoiling things for you guys, but I will say that anybody who doesn't keep the Halo fiction will be lost for the first few missions. I think that 343 could have anticipated that some of the fans would have been lost given the story development and done something to clear up the identities and motivations of some crucial characters. But if you're savvy like Jack Sparrow, the plot development will keep you intrigued and engaged. Some questions will be answered, but as usual, you might be left scratching your head after the ending. The missions are well paced and have a little bit of everything. Massive firefights, vehicle chases, curb stomping aliens left and right, moonwalks that would make Neil Armstrong proud, aerial duels as well. Speaking of which, there might even be a moment or two when you feel like Luke Skywalker. Basically, the campaign has everything you've come to expect from Halo and then some. All things considered, I give this game a 9 out of 10. My main gripe is the plot development in the early moments of the campaign, but beyond that, everything else is pretty satisfying. The gameplay, the graphics, the audio, storyline, and mission content are all great. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me ramble about Halo 4 campaign.